Hello everyone, it's Brett here, Lionheart84, and I just wanted to show you, I did an experiment back in the middle of July, and I will put a link to the video underneath, whereby I had some figs already developing on this plant that were about maybe half to 3/4 of an inch in diameter, and I decided to do some shoot pruning, 2 or 3 leaves past the figs, in an attempt to try and force some main crop figs to ripen in October or even November, because they otherwise, if you just let the shoots grow, they probably wouldn't force them. Now it looks like we're going to have some success here, because you can see this fig here, and we're in the second week of October, is pretty close to being an edible size. It's starting to colour up on the top, it's still rock solid, and there are also some others on the branch now. Now these particular branches are ones that I pruned the ends off to try and force. Let's see if I can show the other ones. There are several figs on this plant which might make it to maturity in the next couple of weeks if we don't get horrendous weather. Now this is not the same process as pinching. Now pinching, I can probably show you on might just show you on a branch here. Pinching is something you do earlier in the growing season. Normally if your figs have started into growth and you've got a few leaves, you can do it in the end of May to the middle of June. And what you would do, if you imagine this was a new shoot with about 3 or 4 leaves on it, you simply pinch out the growing tip, and that forces, or should force, embryo figs which are sitting in the leaf axils develop into figs, and they take sort of 3.5 months to get to fruiting size. Now I did a little bit of pinching this year, but with very little success. Now these figs were not a result of pinching the tip off. These figs developed on a branch that was already growing very strongly, and by mid-July they'd got to, I suppose, about, if I can show you a smaller one, see if I can see one. They were probably about the size of that one. See if we can find it on the camera. Probably about the size of that fig there. Now if it'd been left to their own devices, they were smaller than that one, they probably wouldn't have got to the size they are here, which is why I decided to actually prune the branches off the ends and see if I could force the growth. And it's worked, it's been successful. So it's not pinching, I've actually pruned off the branches to try and encourage them. There's another one there that I didn't bother doing. I haven't taken the tip out, and you can see there's no chance that that's going to be edible, as we're now in the middle of October and the plants are starting to go dormant. But there's every likelihood this one will be fine, and in actual fact in a minute I'm going to put a couple of mesh bags over them. It's getting close to the point where the birds might be interested in them. I don't know if this one should make it, because it's about a week behind the other one, but it does look as if I might get a chance to do a fig tasting late in October on this variety, which I think is long due. It's certainly not Rouge de Bordeaux, which is what it was bought at. Yet another plant that was incorrectly labelled by the nursery growing them, but it's probably not the nursery's fault, it's probably the people who root the cuttings. I don't think the ones on this branch don't think they'll make it, but they might do if we get a couple of mild weeks, we'll see. But anyway, I thought that might interest people to see that. I'll put the link in the description below to the earlier video, so you can see what I was planning to do and see that it has actually worked. So these are main crop figs, and they should ripen in the next week or two if we don't get any horrendously cold weather. So thanks everybody for watching the video. Please give me a thumbs up. Please remember to subscribe to my channel. You can share the video, and of course click on the bell if you'd like to get updates on new videos as they come out, including hopefully a tasting of these figs soon. Catch up with you all in the next video. Brett out for now.